And it's official, I deleted all of my dating apps. It wasn't out of abject frustration, as I've seen many women cite as their reason for getting off of apps. It wasn't because I don't have the time or anything pragmatic like that. It was because I saw a TikTok that said that apps are set up so that you never get off of them, that you continue paying. And the reason why we never get off of them is because people that are on apps are not actually on apps because they're looking for something serious. Hear me out, because I know that doesn't make sense. I definitely thought that I was on apps because I wanted to meet somebody, and I would have fought you had you told me the converse. But listen to this point that he made. We're actually on dating apps because it makes us feel like we're doing something about our loneliness as single people. I don't care how actualized you are. It gets lonely at times being single. It's part of being human. It is the human experience. And so we go on apps because it gives us a sense that we're doing something productive about that loneliness problem. Because often we look at it as a problem. It doesn't have to be a problem though. I'm going to come back to this point. But you think you're on apps because you're looking for a relationship, but let's look at the fruits of apps, to use a biblical term. The fruits of apps are dates once in a while, getting to know somebody new. But how many times does it pan out to actually be a relationship that we would choose again? In my case, I'm at a zero-sum game. I think most people have not had good luck with apps and it manifesting these amazing relationships. And if you talk to most people, we don't want to meet people on apps. We want to meet people out in the wild. So actually, you're not on apps because you think it's going to give you a relationship if you're basing it on evidence from past experience on apps. We're on them because we as humans like to feel like we're doing something productive and proactive towards problems in our lives. And because the sense of loneliness is uncomfortable, we automatically, and in often subconscious ways, deem it as problematic. So we're going on apps to try to help ourselves not feel so uncomfortable in that single state and dealing with the loneliness that sometimes comes with being single. So when I heard that, I was like, yep, 100%, that is why I'm on apps. And I can deal with discomfort. I can deal with feelings that make me uncomfortable and actually make me go a little bit deeper. I know not everybody's ready to do that, and that's totally fine. But the last year of my life has prepared me to be able to face hard things and to get to the core root of why I'm feeling that way. And asking myself really honest questions like, is this something that I need to eradicate? Or is it just a human emotion of sometimes feeling lonely and I can just accept that? I think it's the latter. So I am officially off of apps. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a huge sense of relief. I'm at the park right now, which is when I would normally be swiping on apps. And the whole time I was on them, I just felt like it was so annoying and I didn't want to be doing it. And it was something I had to do on my to-do list. That's not how we're gonna bring love in and that kind of energy, feeling like it's something we have to do. It felt very similar to like shopping on Amazon when I'm stressed out, eating bad food when I'm stressed out, going on Instagram or some form of social media just to distract myself for a minute. Same feeling when I was on apps, when I was swiping on apps and responding to messages on apps. That's not the vibe that I want going into trying to meet my soulmate or a person that is going to have a deep love connection with me.